What's up, everyone out there? Welcome into the podcast known as Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. My name is Stacey Huff. I am, by the way, the president of Huff Nation Sports. My man Chad, the barber, right here, holding it down together. We're Huff and Puff Sports Buzz.
All the Puff Nation.
7:30 p.m. each and every Wednesday right here on Free Thinkers Radio. Right to have you. 420 is coming up. It definitely is. Apparently, that's big time for Chad. On the show today, we're going to have what they're buzzing about. I'll go over what they're buzzing about in the world of sports this week. Chad will break down his list. We'll talk about some things that'll make sports great again. That's the name of this podcast episode, Making Sports Great Again. We know there's a politician talking about making America great again. We're going to try to come up with some ideas and make sports great again. We'll share some ideas. And we finally got to get to that reality TV idea we had with Johnny Manziel and Tim Tebow. We got to break that down for you as well. And we'll share some interesting things about some Midlands high school basketball teams that are doing big things this weekend, possibly playing for championships. Chad, we're going to start the whole thing off with what are they buzzing about, man? What's your list of things that folks are talking about? Man, you're in the barbershop every day. Matter of fact, Chad just did this. What you got?
I just did it. I just did it.
What's up, man?
LeBron, of course, is talking about how the NCAA and whatnot. But see, the thing is, everybody's not really talking about what he said and who. They talk about more of who he is. Like, of course, he would say that. He skipped the NCAA.
So he can say that.
He can say that.
So he needs to say it.
You know, LeBron, the whole thing, I'm with old girl. Shut up and play basketball.
You with old girl. You and her been that by yourself pretty much, I think, too. You're just a LeBron hater, though.
Well, I mean,
when you're a card carrier, you got the card. You're a card carrier.
I am.
You're a dues-paying member of the LeBron Hater Society.
LeBron Hater Society.
Yeah, you're a life member.
Shout out to Mitch, Charles, and Larry. Let's get it, fellas. They call us the Three Stooges of the LeBron Haters.
Okay, there you go.
We pay the most of you.
Okay, there you go. He's into it. He's committed. A committed LeBron hater.
Fellas.
So, Chad, what you got, man? What else on your list? What are they buzzing about, man?
Oh, yeah. Is it still on me? Oh,
you, man.
I thought
it's like spades, man. You won the book. You
Well, we was just talking about old girl once again. They said shut up and play basketball.
You riding with her?
Pavlovich came out and said something about she was just a little too arrogant on that comment. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if she was, but I do agree with her. Once again, Chad. I like her whole theory of LeBron shutting up.
And once again, this is why you're wrong.
I bet you there's a lot of refs that would agree with me.
This is why
LeBron should just shut up. LeBron, look at me in my eye. Shut up and play basketball.
I'm sure he's right there. You got a third thing? You got a third thing?
I think I got my third thing.
You know what? It's fine. I'll take it from
fine. My third.
I won the book. I'll lead off.
Come back to my third.
Back to LeBron. Here's something else LeBron did. LeBron just last night joined the 38-8 club. Oh, it's not even a club. It's just him. 30,000 career points, 8,000 rebounds, 8,000 assists. Nobody's on that list but LeBron. LeBron this is what he takes pride in, being more than a scorer. Ever since high school, people want to compare him to this player, that player. He was never going to be like Jordan because he's got magic in his game. He's never going to be just like Magic because he's too offensive minded, like a Jordan, like a little Kobe. He has a little bit of that offensive thing, that defensive thing, and the fact that he loves setting up his teammates and running. He's actually been like a big point guard most of his career. So shout out to LeBron for 30,000, 8,000, 8,000. No one's ever done it before, and the numbers are getting better. He's 33. He averaged a triple-double in the month of February. He averaged a triple-double for a month. Last person to do that was, I think Westbrook did it, but it's been many years. So, back on my list again, cheating in college athletics. We got to talk about this. And I'm going to get to we're going to mention this again in my things we can do to make sports great again. Cheating in college athletics, we see the wiretap, the FBI wiretap came out, caught Arizona. Coach Sean Miller got caught up, offering to pay $100,000 for a player to come. Now the dates on the story are being shown to be maybe not correct. They're saying now the wiretap happened in June. The player was already committed. So now the report has been looked at as is a legit news story. Obviously, he said something on the phone. That part we can't get away from. That his voice was heard on that. But the timing of it now makes the story look a little different. So if he made the comments in June, the $100,000 is not to get the players, to keep the player apparently, because he's already committed, signed, was probably on campus already at that point. So anyway, cheating in college athletics, we got some things we got to talk about. I'll share what I think could help calm that down a little bit. But it is cheating. And here's the one thing I want to say about cheating in college athletics, Chad. I hope you agree with this, but I know you good for not agreeing. They're talking about basketball so much right now with the Adidas scandal that broke loose. Why does nobody talk about football? Football players don't cheat. Football don't cheat.
Don't start that.
Football, right? It's not good for money, right? It's gonna mess everybody's money up.
If they talk about football, don't ruin my Saturday,
everybody's money. The networks,
ruin my Saturday.
the networks, I mean, listen, the universities themselves, first of all, but the networks, everybody is trying to tiptoe around the fact Football is if there's any big money changing hands, it's probably in football. But nobody really wants to talk about it, man.
You think it's more in football?
85 scholarship players in football.
Would you take it?
15 in basketball. So I think
I'm taking.
I don't think they want to roll that rock back and see what's crawling under that football rock.
I'm taking.
And is anybody buzzing? Is anybody buzzing about the Winter Olympics? Let me tell you this before I throw it back to Chad. It's humanly impossible to be less interested in anything in the world than I am the Winter Olympics. You can't be more disinterested in anything than I am the Winter Olympics. Now I don't know what the problem. I don't know if it's poorly marketed. I don't know if we need more brothers.
It was.
I said more. Right.
It was like two brothers. It was one brother on like the curling team, or maybe like the boxing.
I didn't say there weren't any brothers. I said I wonder would that have made me more interested. I don't know. I'm being real about it. And also, we're gonna get to this real quick, and I know we'll talk about it at the end of the show. Midland's teams this weekend at Colonial Life Arena competing for championships. We got Spring Valley girls going for a 5A title. Keenan girls playing for a 2A title against Mullins. Irmo boys playing Dorman. Dorman's the defending 5A boys championship. So Irmo from the Midlands area. Newberry High School girls back again. They lost at a buzzer beater last year in the 3A girls championship game to Bishop England. They're back. And Ridgeview boys, the team I tend to ride with. I do the PA announcing over there. My son will be playing there next year, and my daughter plays softball there. Ridgeview boys going against Wilson High School. A lot of purple will be in the building at Colonial Life Arena this Saturday night, 7 p.m. It'll be the nightcap of the finale of the Weekend of Champions. It'll be the last game played Saturday night, 7 o'clock. Ridgeview boys taking on Wilson High School. Wilson travels deep. So all those Midlands team, if I left anybody out, let us know. We're on Facebook Live right now. Of course, we're on Periscope. We're on different social medias. But Free Thinkers Radio is the way to catch us live on Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. You're already on here. Tell your friends to download the free app right now. Free Thinkers Radio.
Free Thinkers.
Chad the Barber, Stacey Hough, President of Sports.
I got my third one.
What's your third thing?
My third one was the Warriors play in Washington tonight.
That's gonna be a good one.
And
yeah.
you know I got a little Washington. I got a little Washington. I'm working on a global
thing.
Basketball analyst, football analyst team.
This means analyst team?
Yeah, and I have an analyst team, man. I got a couple cities right now. I have one in DC. I got one in Atlanta. I got a couple people that,
he's getting the hands involved. That means it's gonna be.
But I can't tell you who they are.
If you start doing this though, we know it's really gonna go down though.
Because I'm the star.
If you start, you're a star anyway, man.
Yeah.
You're a star. I need your hands steady. I need your hands to be steady though, because you got control of the Egyptian silk.
What I was saying is while they're up there, they're taking a lot of kids to the African American.
From Seat Pleasant, Maryland, Kevin Durant's hometown. Seat Pleasant, Maryland. They're taking a bunch of kids to the African American historical museum. And that's because the whole thing with Trump, they didn't really want to go. He disinvited them. He didn't really want to come. So they said, you know what? Don't worry about it. We're going to D.C. anyway. We got money. We good. They go on as a team. They're taking kids from Seat Pleasant, Maryland, and Kevin Durant is a Maryland kid. So that's good. That's a good deal for everybody wins there. I think it's a good look. I'm trying to get my kids there. I'm trying to go next summer and take my kids to the museum.
And all the kids will know that there's no Wakanda.
Huh?
They're finally learning there's no Wakanda.
Right, it's a state of mind.
Just throw it up.
Wakanda's, I threw it up and down. I threw it up and down. Wakanda's a state of mind.
Hey, there's no Wakanda.
Take my son. You mad because you ain't seen the movie yet?
I haven't.
I know. He'll be all right.
I'm kind of boycotting.
I see. I know. Because you're riding with old girl on LeBron. Shut up and play basketball.
Shut up and play basketball and don't
hip hop Republican.
Black.
Right. I got a hip hop Republican on the show.
You do have a
hip hop Republican. That's right.
Sneaking in.
That's my man. That's my man doing this thing. So, other than Chad being a LeBron hater, and I know you're a Golden State hater a little bit because there's too many light-skinned dudes on the team. I know you got an issue.
I really ain't a Golden State hater, man. They got my man Draymond. I like Draymond, and I like KD.
You're prejudiced against light-skinned
people. And I kind of like Steph. He's all right. But I don't light-skinned. I can't kind of.
We got a cameraman in here that's light-skinned. Be careful.
Yeah, he might drop it. Yeah, listen, I am kind of prejudiced. Light-skinned brothers are different.
No offense. I apologize.
No offense to light-skinned brothers, but you know you're different, man.
Wow. So Chad has a little bit of bias. So you're watching Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. We're right here. This came from the barbershop. I think I hear him. Came from the barbershop. And listen, mention the barbershop. Got to mention it.
Carolina Barber and Beauty.
Carolina Barber.
2114 Clemson Road between the McDonald's and the Wendy's.
McDonald's and Wendy's.
And you always see me outside or inside. Somewhere around there. I'm always there.
He cuts ahead, smokes a cigarette. So, with that being said, the last thing about NBA I want to mention real quick right here. That's what's going to be featured in my things that make sports great again. The NBA, Cleveland got off to that hot start. They're kind of settling down now a little bit. The Houston Rockets they're the hottest team in the NBA right now, and the record has come out and the word has come out and getting around that when James Harden and Chris Paul both are playing, you know, when they're both in the lineup, it's 30-1. 30-1.
30-1.
That's strong. That concerns me. I'm a Golden State fan. That concerns me. I think as the season wears on, though, those numbers will settle down a little bit. But I think it's going to be Golden State and Houston, one of those teams that come out of the West. I think that's a no-brainer.
I think it'll be a surprise team.
I think the East is going to be a surprise. I think the East.
I'm that guy that always picks the surprise team.
Right. Well, you had Toronto out the East, so we already did that.
I'm going with Toronto out the East. I'm still sticking with Valanciunas.
Is that the name? That's it. So part of the show, what we do here, we have a segment that we tease and we're gonna come up with and hit you with it right now is making sports great again. So I got some ideas and I'm gonna throw a couple out. I want Chad to throw some out. How can we make sports great again? And now listen, just like the politician that says make America great again, we don't have to have a real plan. We can just say some stuff. We just throw some stuff out there. We don't have to have we don't have any idea. First thing I'm gonna say is you need to pay the college athletes. How? Who cares? I don't know. He doesn't have a plan. I don't have a plan either. They need to be paid something.
Any plan?
They playing something.
Just throwing it out. Man,
listen. That's one thing. Now, I will offer this. And we were talking about this before we went live on air. If go back to Johnny Manziel, a guy who I'm not a fan of, and we'll talk about him later in the show as well. If he had an autograph session where people were going to pay him money to sign autographs. If somebody want to pay for that man to write his name, he should be able to get that money.
What's wrong with that?
Right, but the NCAA, he got suspended. Right, I know.
And twice a week, I get paid for my autograph.
Other than paying college athletes, that's one thing. Here's another thing I think they should do to make sports great. I think the coaches of whatever sport should wear the uniform that the players wear. Like Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball managers, they wear a uniform. They wear a baseball uniform.
Too crazy.
I think Doc Rivers should have a tank top on as a baggy shorts.
No, I don't want to
as a Jordans. I think he should coach.
I want Doc Rivers.
Would they make sports great again or not? It would make me laugh.
No.
It would make me laugh
That's
a lot.
Cool.
It would make me laugh a lot. You don't want me to laugh?
I'll give you one.
You got a problem with me laughing?
One game. I said
you don't want me laughing?
Who wants to see Doc Rivers?
I want to see him. That would be so funny to me.
Maybe if he dressed like
I would laugh.
I would laugh.
Greg Popovich is in the tank top.
Doc Rivers in
Greg Popovich in the tank top, some knee pads, elbow pads. Man, that's got to be. Man, look, Mike Tomlin with a helmet on.
I would like to see that.
Okay.
I would like to see
Work with me here. Open your mind, man.
I would like to see
Open your mind, man. It's free thinking.
Can they play?
This is Free Thinkers Radio. Can you think freely?
Can they get in the game?
Can you think freely?
Can they get in the game?
One play a year.
One play a year.
One play a year. You got to be very special. Goal line stand.
Kick off.
That's a couple of mine right there. What you got? What do you think of that can make sports great again? I do have one more. I got one more.
The only thing about sports, man, I think every sport should have cheerleaders.
All of them.
Every sport. I think
even boxing.
I think it should be like just one big group of cheerleaders that should like get together and officiate, like how they do refs.
Right.
Same thing with refs.
And they just travel around again and stuff.
Yeah, I'm talking about everything though, like swimming
okay.
or like
tennis,
Olympics.
Olympics. How about golf? Golf with cheerleaders.
Golf. They ain't gotta say nothing.
Tiger Woods would have.
They don't even have to say anything.
Tiger Woods would.
They can just do backflips.
Tiger Woods would date the heck out of his cheerleaders.
Yeah, but he would be behind.
He would date them up real good. Tiger Woods would date them girls up real good.
In the way up.
No, he'd date them up real good though. They on the road with him like everywhere he go. He would have a good time.
What else?
He'd all be pregnant.
They have to bring back midget wrestling.
Now see, this is what I'm talking about. Now we're getting somewhere.
What?
I like that.
You do?
I like that.
Hey.
I like it. See?
Bring back midget wrestling.
Can we call it midget wrestling? I don't think we can call it midget wrestling. I think we call it little people wrestling.
I don't know what
small
call it.
Small wrestling. I'm not trying to. I don't know if we call it midget
wrestling. Nothing has that ring to it.
I don't think we can use that word though.
Wrestling.
That might not be politically correct. Also, in the NBA, y'all NBA fans out there, when they have all these fake fights, right? Every game, somebody's in each other's face, they woofing. I think they should stop the game right then and put 3 minutes on the clock, boxing gloves and headgear, and let them go at it for 3 minutes. Just rope it off right there.
It'd be a lot of people that wouldn't do nothing.
Just rope it off. It was Carmelo and from Golden State.
Carmelo and Draymond.
I think.
They say Draymond got punked though.
I didn't see it, but it wouldn't matter. But it wouldn't matter. If you stop the game right there and have official timeout, as soon as they got in each other's faces, you stop and you rope it off right there.
I don't know why you got punked. How you get punked by Carmelo?
I don't believe that happened. And you rope it off and let them go for 3 minutes. Then we'll know. 3 minutes, we know who got punked. See, that was a little quick snippet we saw. 3 minutes, that's enough time to know who really doing what.
What was that about?
I don't know. Oh, with Garnett and don't do that. We're not going down this show. He said something about
honey
Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh man,
y'all know about the Honey Nut Cheerios thing, right? We can't.
I like Honey Cheerios.
We're not gonna talk about that on here. We're not gonna talk about that. You got to mention Dwayne Wade and the sneakers, man. You ain't talk about that.
Dwayne Wade, yeah, he wore the sneakers for my man that passed away. That wore his jersey when he passed away.
One of the kids.
That's all right,
One of the kids from the school in Florida that was
ain't no bigger tribute.
Right, and that's one of the 17 kids wanted to be. His family buried him in a Dwayne Wade jersey. Wade wore the sneakers with the kid's name on it last night. Then hit a game winner, career high 28 points.
He did have what he did, like
a step back jumper.
Last 17 of the
15,
points.
yeah, something like 15.
Something like he had something to do with. You know what I'm saying?
He touched the hot tub time machine last night. He came back. He came back from the nursing home last night with that and played because Dwayne Wade, y'all know he was coasting. He's been coasting for the last couple of years, man. He's been secretly retired, I believe.
Yeah, he's been doing the Grant Hill.
He's done it. Grant Hill was hurt, man. No, Grant Hill.
But was he really hurt?
Yeah.
Was he good at faking?
No, Grant Hill, man.
Only you. Grant Hill.
Only you.
I think once he got to Detroit, he was like, I'll never win, man. It's not meant to be.
Only you, Chad.
He was a stranger in his house.
Man, they messed him up. The doctors messed him. They rushed him back out early. They botched the surgery. Grant Hill had a legitimate lawsuit against the doctors, man. They messed that man. I didn't say he did it.
I don't think he won. I think he lost it.
I don't think he sued. I'm saying had he sued. I don't think he tried. Had he sued, he had a case, man.
He on commercials now. You know what they say we have when we get on commercial?
I don't know.
His career's over.
Grant Hill, he's retired a long time ago.
And his career's over.
Yeah, he retired, Chad. He knows
he'll never be.
He knows.
He'll never be.
He knows.
He came in the league. They're supposed to be like the next Jordan or something like that, man. He was Kobe. He was supposed to be the next Kobe. He knows. Supposed to be Kobe before Kobe.
He knows his career is over.
Now pushed him out the way.
Now I will say this. Now I know you're a lifelong Kobe guy.
Kobe's the best.
Now, listen, we go back. So every time you bring up Kobe, I got to go back to what LeBron did. Now, I didn't realize that Kobe had 6,000 assists. As much as ball hog talk as he gets, Kobe had more.
Passed the ball.
He had 6,000 assists. He had almost 1,000 assists more than Jordan.
But no, the question is not that. No, that's not the question. The question is how many assists did Kobe give somebody?
Well, that's different. If you're a scorer, you call.
I mean, that should be a stat. They make up stats for LeBron like he's this and
making
that.
up stats.
Yeah.
So the 30,000 points.
Listen, nobody gets in the league and wants to be like, I want to make 30,000.
Points are real.
Nobody says I'm the oldest or the youngest to do this.
Yeah, they do. It's been done forever.
Nobody. People want to be the best.
Kobe was on that.
And that's what Kobe came in there. Number one, the best. Period. Ever.
You can see no wrong Kobe did. But what LeBron's doing is he's a hybrid player, and that's the thing. I think that's why these stats these stats are important for him because he's got to have his own category. Nobody's ever been like. We've never seen it because we've never seen anybody like him. He's scorer.
I've seen Magic
He's playmaker. But he didn't score. And right, you're making my point. And Magic didn't score like this.
Skyhook.
Magic couldn't score like this.
He didn't have to.
Jordan couldn't pass like this.
He didn't have to.
Most guards that play the wing position can't rebound like that. 8,000. Listen, this guy is so versatile, man. And for those LeBron haters, they always gonna find. They always gonna. I don't think Kobe's shouting back out.
Shout out to Kobe.
But LeBron haters are always gonna have this and that and nitpick. But at the end of the day, you got to put him in the category of the greatest ever, not just because of the numbers, because we've never seen anybody like the kid. He had the hype coming into the league and lived up to the hype.
No, he did.
He did live up to the hype.
He did not.
Because you're a hater.
No, he did.
You're LeBron. How did he live up to the hype?
He lost all the championships.
All the championships.
Listen, he lost all his championships before he went to Miami.
All the championships.
And then he gets to Miami and he starts the conversation.
So Jordan lost
5, 6, 7, 8 championships. He got 2. He got 2 championships.
Jordan was in the league before 80.
Kobe had 2 before Big Boy left. Shaq.
I know you're a young buck. When did Jordan win his first title? What year?
Like 91 or something?
90. When did Jordan come in the league?
I was close though.
When did Jordan come in the league?
Like 80.
84.
Yeah, 3.
So what happened to the other 6 years? What happened?
What
happened? We can talk about when LeBron. We can't talk about when Jordan didn't win a championship every year now.
If
you hear people in the barbershop,
I'm comparing him to Magic Johnson.
If you hear people in the barbershop,
Magic Johnson won his first year.
Right.
I'm comparing him to Magic Johnson.
Right. Why?
Because all he want to do is pass. You're a superstar that passes. You're like 7 foot.
30,000 points. So you
18,000
30,000
assists though.
But that's why he's not Magic. He has 30,000 points. That's why you can't.
How many rebounds?
You make him
Magic got?
I don't know. He ain't in that club. He don't have 30,000 points, 8,000 rebounds.
I bet you got more.
But he don't have. Nobody has those 3 categories. Those are the 3 big categories, man. Those are the 3 big ones. Nobody's done that.
It's one category.
And what is
championships.
So Bill Russell then. So talk to me about Bill Russell.
Bill Russell played with
oh, now we can change it. You said it was one category.
So 2 7-foot black people.
Wait a minute.
In the league.
He wasn't 6 foot. He wasn't 7 foot.
Bill Russell wasn't 7 foot.
Here's Jordan people.
Either way, it was only 2 tall.
My impersonation of Jordan people.
Him and Wilt Chamberlain.
My impersonation.
Wilt Chamberlain scored 100.
My impersonation of Jordan fans.
He is
It's all about the rings. Russell had 11. Oh, well,
John Sally got a lot, too. That don't mean...
You said it's all about the rings, though. So it's not just about the rings.
It's about being good
either about the rings
with the ring.
You just changed the argument. So, Chad, with all that being said, we got to get to something else. Because I know right now, I've teased it, and we got to talk about it. There's some producers out there. I know some in this room, in this building, as a matter of fact. We have an idea. We put this on the air about 2-3 years ago on ESPN Radio. Y'all join us. We started a movement. It's the Huff and Puff Sports Buzz movement. You can talk to Chad and Stacey. Listen, this has to happen. I want to see this more than I want to see basketball coaches wearing shorts and tank tops.
You really want to see that?
I don't think it'd be funny. I like to be amused.
I don't.
That's really the reason for the world. Actually,
I watch Star Wars.
For my amusement. That's the reason for all of y'all are really here. It's for my amusement.
Reading books. I know I don't like reading books. Hey, but we'll start reading.
Johnny Manziel and Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
And our idea, we have them as roommates. Not a big house though,
but they can't go so far away from each other.
And they got to be no more than 50. Yeah. But let's make it 30 yards. No, 30-yard distance. They got ankle monitors. No more. So when Tim Tebow goes to
open tabs on Saturday and what is it?
Bible study on Wednesday.
Church on Sunday. They gotta be at both.
So Johnny Manziel and Tim Tebow have to follow each other around. They can never be. So when Tim Tebow's at the Bible study, Johnny Manziel got to be somewhere around there. You know, we got to have his hymn open too, singing some hymns. When Johnny Manziel's at $1,000 in Vegas, which by the way you got to go to $1,000 in Vegas. You go to Vegas, oh man. So when he's at $1,000 in Vegas, Tim Tebow got to be within 30 yards. So he got to be somewhere behind the bar too or doing something. That's gonna be, man. Listen, can you imagine the double date?
I think they have to date the same girl. Even a special lady.
Right.
See, I'm a problem solver. Yeah, you see how fast I just did it? You don't want the easiest way to get that one girl.
One for both. That's a diverse.
Schizophrenic.
That's a
bipolar girl.
Well, you know, that's most. Well, let me stop.
That's crazy girl. You got a nice guy. You got a guy.
I know just the one. I think I know her.
She's straight.
I know her. I think I know her. Yeah, but that's got to be special to date Tim Tebow and Johnny Manziel at the same time. That would be awesome.
Like that movie. What is it? Savages. Have you seen that?
No.
Watch it.
No, that's something I watch. By the way, go see.
And I'm on Game of Thrones. Not to cut you off. I'm on Game. I just got on Game of Thrones. Shout out to the Game of Thrones people.
Brother. Shout out. Get some more shout out. Shout out some more people.
Shout out all these people that's on here.
Oh
shout out to
so I can't even say. I know my daughter's on there. I think
Willie Wallace Smith Jr.
Will Wallace on there.
Senior actually.
What's up?
He on there.
Boris Report, Derek Dixon, Ty Candy, Jonathan Rowe. Man, Rodriguez. Man, what's up?
Durant, of course.
Man, what's up?
TK.
I ain't even check mine out. I ain't check my feed out.
I see you in the shop. See you in the gym in the morning.
I didn't check my feed out, man. Y'all out there?
See you in the gym. Yeah, I'm in there.
Y'all out there with us?
You see how I'm working on this right here, man.
Oh, I can't keep my volume now because I think I'm hearing myself on here. Every Wednesday 7:30, man. Get the word out. We're gonna be right in here doing our thing, man.
Stacey Hough. I don't know if you know Stacey.
Yeah, no, they don't know me, man. I'm just a little somebody trying to do something. Yeah, Chad is a LeBron hater.
Definitely. Yeah. I ain't get all that. There's nobody saying nothing about that, man. Hey.
Yeah, he's doing too much.
That. I don't know.
You're doing too much.
I ain't paid up for all that internet.
You doing
get the name.
You're doing too much with the Kobe love, man. You got an unhealthy crush on.
I think you're just a Kobe hater, and
I like Kobe. I'm a Lakers guy. I like Kobe.
You as a Lakers fan.
I'm being rebuked.
You be in rebuke.
I ain't been rebuked in a long time.
I don't even go to church. I ain't been know what rebuke.
I have not been rebuked in a long time. I've not been rebuked in a long time. I ain't had a good rebuke. I probably due for a good rebuke.
It's about that time.
About time for a good rebuke. So listen, comment down below here. We're gonna be doing this each and every Wednesday night, 7:30. We're gonna show ideas. Any topics you wanna bring out there?
What else you gotta do? But come holler.
I want to shout out to my daughter Naja. I think she tuned in over at USC.
What you call it right now, right? What they do in church? Don't they have like
This is called Lent. I believe you're talking about Lent.
Is it Lent?
Lent is going on. People giving up stuff for Lent. Yeah.
Shout out to that.
Yeah, Ash Wednesday was Valentine's Day Wednesday night.
Bless your heart. It's the most of Easter coming up, I know.
Yeah, Easter. Yeah. At the end of that period to be.
I'm here. Let's get it.
Have a Puff Sports. But I want to give you another recap right now. I was up. There's a young lady named, I think it's Malaysia Fullwinder. I want to be one of the first on the bandwagon. She was a 7th grader at Keenan High School. She's going to be one of those superstars we talk about. She's a 7th grader. Didn't start the game, but she played most of the game for Keenan in the upper state final. This weekend, I got to call that game on NFHS Network. Listen, that young lady is going to be special. She's a 7th grader. Remember the name, Fullwinder. She'll be the 8th grader next year. I don't think she'll come out of another game at Kenan unless she asked out. She won't put any more minutes on the bench. Talent. That's going to be a start. That's somebody Dawn Staley probably going to be taking a look at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's like
in
that.
the 7th grade?
7th grade.
And she's playing
varsity at Kenan.
At a high school?
Kenan High School. She was doing work. She did work Saturday. She did work Saturday.
And she did work.
Talasia Cooper is another young lady, East Carolina High School. She'll be at the Colonial Life Arena. Folks, I'm just talking to these young people that are sub-high school kids. She's same age as my son. Remember the name Talasia Cooper. She's 5'10", went over 1,000 points for her career. She went over 1,000 points in her career in the state playoffs. Has not touched high school yet. She has 1,000 points. She's 5'10", had 20 points last year in the lower state final game that they lost at the Civic Center. They won it this year, and now she'll be at Colonial Life Arena. I think they play at 10:30 Saturday morning. 10:30 Saturday morning. Get down there early. There'll be games all day long in the Colonial Life Arena. There'll be games Friday starting at 3:30. The first game I have, the Keenan Mullins game. Me and Emerson Phillips will do it on TV. That game, 3A girls, 3A boys. And then the 5A girls and boys will take place. And of course, Spring Valley is featured in that. Dorman and Irmo playing as well. So that's some Midlands flavor for you right there. Dorman's defending boys 5A title holder. Irmo upset Blythewood in Florence this past weekend. Blythewood won with a backdoor cut, went man-to-man on the inbounds play. Lost 49-48. Tim Whipple doing one of his finest coaching jobs ever at Irmo High School, and they upset Blythewood. Blythewood was number 1 coming into the postseason.
What was that?
Blythewood got upset 49-48 by Irmo, man, and nobody really saw that coming. I thought it was going to be a rematch. I predicted all year it'd be Irmo Dorman Blythewood Dorman in the rematch of last year's championship game. 49-48.
They won
with a layup at the buzzer.
Oh,
they inbounds the ball, layup at the buzzer.
This close, fellas. Hey, man, listen.
Blythewood, keep your head up. I just talked to
you got next year.
Yeah. The
come back.
I talked to young Trey Jackson. Trey Jackson over there. He's star point guard. He's a junior coming back next year. Those kids took it hard, but he's coming back. They're gonna work hard, and they lost the championship game last year in the last minute. This year they lost the lower state final last year, but Blythewood, Coach Zeke Washington did a great job over there with those guys. Also, AC Florida was a team that played in the lower state down there from the area. Coach Josh Taylor does a great job with AC Florida. Congratulations to them. Zach Norris, Keenan's boys played a tough game up in Greenville when I was broadcasting games. Lost to Gray Collegiate Academy. Oh, that's what I left out. Gray Collegiate is also playing for China. Gray Collegiate be playing for their first ever 2A boys championship game. They got upset by Kenan last year in Upper State. They won. They got past Kenan this year. They're going to go on to take on Carver's Bay. And by the way, they're dedicating their game to young man Taquan Taylor, who was part of Hoop City Academy AAU program that my son's a part of. He was part of our 8th grade team last year. Played JV at Great Collegiate. Got shot over the weekend in a attempted robbery over a video game. And Taquan Taylor, rest in peace to that young man, and condolences to his family as well. But Great Collegiate Academy dedicating that championship game this weekend to the memory of young Taquan Taylor, who was a part of that JV program at Great Collegiate. So again, shout out to them. And I might be missing, it's another Midlands team. I think there was 7 Midlands teams. I mentioned Spring Valley, Kenan, Irmo, Newberry, Ridgeview, Gray. And if I'm forgetting one more, please, y'all help me out. I think maybe one more. But congratulations to Dion, Bethay, and Gray about to take on Carver's Bay. And I think they'll win that game for their first ever boys 2A basketball title. And shouts out as we head down the stretch.
Shout out to my brother. He's watching.
Shout out.
My brother.
Oh, and you know what? Your brother's a good dude. I actually communicate with your brother on social media. He's a good dude, man. I'm glad. Thank you for tuning in, man. Yeah, your brother's crazy though. Your brother's a different kind of dude, man.
Man, he's different than me, man.
My son Staten is right over there. Shout out to my man Staten right there. Naja was tuning in early out there. Appreciate it. R.I.P. DH, as I always say. Got my guardian angel. All our family, friends out there tuning in, checking us out. We appreciate y'all for hanging with us. We're going to try to grow this thing and make it continue to rise, man. We all rise together. Always say, keep your head up, keep looking up. All good things come from below. I'm come from above and not below. But also on that, I want to add right now before we head out, while I got a little bit of time.
Oh, it's over?
We got in our last minute. Listen, y'all.
Oh, that's crazy.
Listen, y'all. Pray for our children going to these schools. Pray for our children, man. The educators, the administrators. But these children, man, they live in a different day and age, man. These threats of gun violence, and it's the thing now when people are threatening, whether they mean it or not, it's like whether they're hoaxes or not. You got to take them all seriously. There was one in the area near my house just this morning. Let's pray for them, Lord. Let's talk to them, have real conversations with them about the value of life. And I mean that. So as we're on the way out the show, Chad, I want to appreciate you being here. We got our guest cameraman right here. Thank the producers and everybody here for making it happen. Free Thinkers Radio, live each and every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. For Chad the Barber, my name is Stacey Hough, president of Hough Nation. We're right back in here again next Wednesday. Let's get these numbers up. Pass the word. We're on Facebook Live, Periscope, social media all over the place, man. We'll be on Twitter. We'll be on Instagram, pictures, whatever. Let's make it happen, and we'll start having some guests in. The way we grow, we all grow together. We all rise together.
Hey, Chad, I can't believe it's over.
Blowing his buzz. Quick 30 minutes, man. We out. We back next Wednesday. Appreciate y'all. Huff and Puff Sports
Next
Bar.
time.